Hey honey, I'm doing a video about things I can't live without, and you are number one.
Am I really?
Okay, number three. How many cats do we have?
The truth comes out.
I love you. Mwah. Gentlemen, today the weirdest video I've ever done. I'm actually gonna walk around my house and basically show you some of the things that I use on a daily basis. Some of them are super weird, some of them you've probably seen before, but the bottom line, I can't live without any of these things, starting with number one. I cannot live without my little Nespresso machine. This bad boy has been a huge game changer. And the deal is, it's a little more expensive because you gotta use these little pods, but honestly, it's delicious, it's fast, it's quick, and it's convenient. So if you've ever tried to make like protein shakes in like a regular blender, it sucks. It doesn't really work that well. It doesn't like really blend the ice. But this little Ninja, right? It is absolutely amazing. Now, the downside of these is both of these things are a little bit pricey, like $100 or $200, but in my opinion, they're definitely worth it. Something else that is worth it is actually protein powder, all right? Right now, this is my favorite protein, right? It's the Quest Vanilla Protein. The reason why I love vanilla so much is you can mix it with a lot of stuff, right? To make it taste even better, right? Like little orange juice or, you know, maybe a little lime concentrate or even lemon, which is something else I can't live without, and that is lemon water. I drink over a gallon of lemon water a day. Why? Because it's delicious. It also gives me a little boost of vitamin C, and the lemon acts as a natural diuretic. But since we're talking about water, we gotta talk about this bad boy. This is my whole house water filter, all right? It's by a company called Aquasana, and I can't live without this. You're like, why can't you live without it? Because A, the water in this town is disgusting. I'm gonna show you something you're gonna be like, that's disgusting, right? Look at this pipe here, right? Can you see the color? It's brown. All right, why is it brown? Because that's the water actually coming in from the city. And then, boom, it hits here, it goes through this filter, and then it comes out nice and clean. In my opinion, guys, the quality of the water that you consume is paramount to you being as healthy as possible. Speaking of healthy, the next thing I can't live without is dumbbells, weights. Gentlemen, here's the deal. I can't live without it. I work out every single day. I started working out when I was 12 years old. It was the single best decision I've ever made in my life. And honestly, having some weights at home has been something that I've absolutely loved. It's not the cheapest thing to buy, but in my opinion, it's worth it. This video is in no particular order of like importance to me. Everything that I'm showing you is something that I use on a daily basis, all right? Something else that I use on a daily basis is technology, all right? Which is what I want to talk to you now. Boom, right? Computer. So this computer, my Dell XPS, has been just my favorite computer. I've had a few of them, and this bad boy, it's expensive, but it is a badass computer. And for me, I edit a lot of videos. I'm always working. I'm always on my computer, and so it's been awesome. And I love the computer. I also love the size. It's built really well. All right, I also love this, and that is my Pixel phone. This is like 3 or 4 versions of Pixels ago, and that's one of the reasons why I enjoy Google and Android more than like Apple. It would really piss me off if like shit stopped working just because I didn't want to buy the latest thing. I am not an Apple fanboy. Not that there's anything wrong with Apple, but for me, Pixel, Google, amazing. Shopify, the next thing that I cannot live without. Shopify is an internet e-commerce, basically shopping platform. I've had different ones over my illustrious entrepreneurial career, and honestly, Shopify, nothing touches it, hands down, like the best. They're as close to bulletproof as it basically gets, and it's something that I absolutely love. Something else that I love is this camera. So I own a bunch of different cameras, but this little camera right here, it's called the M6 by Canon, has just been awesome. It's small, it's portable, and it always kind of like works. It's a workhorse, right? It also is combined with the Rode mic. I love Rode. They are and make great products. And then I've also got this little adjustable gorilla pod or tripod that has been incredible. And I use these literally on a daily basis. Something I use on a nightly basis is actually earplugs. Earplugs for me have been a game changer, right? I am all about sleep, right? My sleep is very important to me. And so I do things that I need to do in order to basically facilitate great sleep. I make sure it's super dark in the room. I turn the temperature down to around 65 degrees. I sleep naked, and I wear these, these earplugs every night. And the interesting thing is that when you actually put these in, right, it's almost like you go underwater. It is incredibly peaceful. It is tranquil. You fall asleep faster and you sleep deeper. And your wife doesn't wake you up when she occasionally snores. Just kidding. So next up, we're in the bathroom, right? All the things that I use on a daily basis that keep me sexy and handsome, all right? Let's actually check it out. Allergy pills. I got allergies. In Georgia, are you kidding me? This has been a game changer for me, all right? Something else that's been game changer, boom, right? Tiege Hanley, of course. I use this every day, twice a day, morning and night, to stay sexy and handsome because I'm not getting any younger, and neither are you. Something else is deodorant, right? So you gotta not stink. For me, the Pete and Pedro natural deodorant, this is the best natural deodorant on the market. If you guys wanna check this out, I will link to it down below along with a limited time discount code. This deodorant honestly is the best deodorant I've ever used. It also doesn't have a lot of harsh chemicals in there that are basically gonna F up your endocrine system and lower your testosterone. Not to mention, it doesn't clog your sweat ducts, which means you're not gonna have a bunch of toxic chemicals building up under your pits, not getting out, all right? Something else that I'm crazy about right now is this. The texture powder, I use this every day. This has been a game changer. If you guys have hair, right, and you wanna do something, right, give it a little bit of sprinkle, right? The texture powder is my new favorite product. The texture, the volume, insane. If you haven't checked one of these out, you need it. Something else I use every day is right here, sea salt spray. When I first heard about a sea salt spray, I thought it was bullshit. I'm like, no way, it does work. And then I tried it, I'm like, yo, my hair, so much sexier, so much better. Everybody needs that product to get volume, life, texture, and sexiness. The product I'm using is the Soft Putty. The Soft Putty was actually an accident that our lab kind of effed up one of the batches. They switched an ingredient, and it basically made the putty, which is like a high hold, low shine product that's normally like kind of tough to like emulsify. It made it like soft and creamy and like buttery smooth, and it was like, this shit's amazing. And so we actually had them recreate it. I let my audience try it, and this honestly, in my opinion, is the best product on the market. Like I said, if you want to check out anything in Pete and Pedro, hit the link, use the code. Something else that you might want to check out if you've got dandruff that I use on a daily basis is right here. It's the Control shampoo. This is the only shampoo that I would recommend if you have dandruff. I have packed it with coal tar. I have packed it with menthol. I have packed it with tea tree oil. Why? Because we basically want to make sure that your hair never has flakes, all right? This literally has cured my dandruff. Something else that I wear on a daily basis right here is Rebel, right? This is my fragrance, my super sexy signature scent that keeps all the spicy senoritas being like, yo, daddy, you smell sexy.
Wait, how many spicy senoritas?
Just one. The nose hair trimmer, come on. With nostrils the size of sewer caps, I cannot afford to not take care of them on a regular basis, all right? I actually use like the blade. The Pete and Pedro nose hair trimmer comes with like 3 attachments. It's got the standard one that you normally see, but then the like blade, right? This is amazing because you can kind of like just swoop it around and it gets like up in the crack and it's super quick. You can also use it on like other areas, like if you've got like, you know, ear hair, or you want to do like detailing and edging or edge up around your lip. This is the best. It also is USB chargeable because I hate effing around with batteries, which is why I also love this product, right? The Brio Beardscape, this is the 2.0. I've literally never charged this, and right now it's got another 164 minutes left. The battery life on these things are insane. All right, I use a Brio on a regular basis, not only for my face to keep it sexy and my beard looking amazing, my body also needs to make sure that it's well groomed at all times. Now, speaking of my body, let's go in my closet. All right, so first off, I need to apologize because like my shirts aren't like super organized, and my hangers aren't like sexy wood. I know that like in the world of like men's like fashion YouTubers, it's like a sacrilegious thing, but whatever, fuck it. I'm giving you the truth, all right? So something else I can't live without are white or black t-shirts, right? As you can see, I have quite a few, all right? Right now, some of my favorites are Cuts. I love Cuts. I also love the brand right here. It's, you guys have all seen me wear it, right? It's basically All Saints, the same people that make the leather jackets. They also make clothing, and the clothing is always like super premium. The downside to these t-shirts I have found is that I've had them for about a year and they're starting to get worn out, which sucks, all right? Something else that doesn't suck, let's talk about watches. I wear a watch every single day. And even though I've got a phone in my pocket to look at the time, I don't actually check the time with my phone, right? It's always a watch. Watches, in my opinion, are the best accessory a guy can wear, right? And for me, there's only one brand that is the best, and that is Movement. Totally, come on, that That was a joke. It was a joke, like the first video was supposed to be a joke that I did where I got my ass kicked by the watch community. If you missed the video that I recently did talking about that whole story and the situation and kind of the aftermath, along with some of the key players and people that I'm not exactly friends with anymore, I'm going to link to that video down below. I posted it on the Alpha Empire channel a few weeks ago. Go watch the video. It basically explains that whole situation and the fact that it was a joke and why I fucking made a huge mistake and all that stuff. If you didn't see the video, I'm going to link to it down below. If you haven't subscribed to the Alpha Empire channel, go do it. It's a business channel where I'm giving you business advice and tips. Not to mention, I also am doing like vloggy style like videos talking about my life and stuff that you may find interesting. But back to watches. I love them. Rolex, my favorite, right? I've got two right now. I gave away my Milgauss to a lucky fan, right? The Rose Gold, Oyster Flex, Yachtmaster, amazing. And then this bad boy right here, the GMT Master 2 Rose Gold. Another watch that I've been wearing actually is this. It's from the company Aura. Basically, it's an automatic watch. Super badass watch for like around like $300. It's a great deal and I love this watch and I love watches. Something else I failed to mention were these, right? My Earpods, all right? Even though I don't love Apple, these bad boys are amazing and I personally like the old school ones. I don't like the ones that like with the sun. These, for me, they work. I bought a few pairs. Something else that I bought a few pairs of are actually these. Gucci loafers. I'm just going to say it. I love Gucci loafers, all right? I think they're amazing. I think they work with a lot of things. I got them in like 3 different colors, and they're expensive. That's the downside. But the good news is that they're versatile. Like, look at these things. I have beat the crap out of them, but they still look good, they still look sexy, and they fit and feel amazing. Super comfortable. Speaking of comfortable, let's talk about something else that I have a lot of, and that is white sneakers, all right? Here's a pair. These are from Suit Supply. Here's another pair, recently got. Arigato. These bad boys are also kind of sexy. Another pair that I own right here, right? Little douchey, Gucci, exactly. Another pair, boom. Right here, Suit Supply, love them. Also, best bang for your buck. Thursday boots, right? I've got like 5 of these. I've got them with the gum sole. I've got them at my office. These are the pair that I wear when I want to look clean, sexy, simple, and minimal. So I have a ton of boots, right? Ton of Chelsea boots, ton of like lace-up boots. I just love boots. And it's not the season, but in the winter, I'm always rocking a badass pair of boots. Something else I wear on a daily basis that I absolutely love, that I need, I can't live without, are right here. My Brooks running shoes, all right? Brooks, in my opinion, makes the best running shoes. I burn through them. On average, I run about 50 miles a week. And so it's a lot. And so you got to have good shoes, right? And so for me, Brooks, I've tried a bunch of different ones. Brooks, hands down, are the best and something that I love to do. So I can't live without them. And the last thing I just want to mention that I can't live without, that I absolutely love, and I wear them every day, are right here. They're my UGG slippers. The UGG slippers, honestly, are the best out there, right? They're just so comfortable. They're versatile. They got a leather bottom. They're just awesome. And the last thing that you know I can't live without, your boy can't live without, that is a proper robe. Are you kidding me? Robes, I think, are not as sexy or not as popular as they should be. They're amazing. It's like literally wearing a blanket that you can open up and pee out of. It also is perfect for lounging, kicking it, and chilling when I'm at home relaxing. Gentlemen, if you dug this video, make sure you drop me one of these. If you thought it was weird, drop me one of these. If you want to check out any of the things I mentioned, I'm going to link to everything I can down below.